Hello, my water signs. It's your Empress energy. I hope everyone's doing well today. I am going to do a general reading for the week of January 16th through the 22nd of 2022 for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. As with all tarot, it's not going to resonate with everybody each time that a reading is done. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started in here. I also want to say that I do intuitive readings, which means that I get a sense from the cards of what's going on. I also read what the cards are showing me and interpret it based on the energies I'm feeling around me at the time. And I also understand the Rider-Waite deck, which is here. Let me put this up here. The Rider-Waite deck, which is the traditional tarot. So I use a nice blend of intuitive and traditional reading. Okay. So like I said, take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. What we have here to start off with is the Page of Pentacles. And I am going to take a moment to kind of look over your reading here and see where we're going with things. Got a lot of sword action here. We've got a lot of earth energy. Swords represent air elements energy. So air is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Earth energies are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And your fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, which we have a little bit of each represented here, except we don't have any cups, which would suggest you guys, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So you're not even representing yourself here. I'm sorry, guys. This is all your energy. This is all about you. But usually there'd be at least a cup in here for you. All right, so what we have here is the Page of Pentacles. And in this particular deck, this is the Shadowscape deck by Stephanie Puimoon Law. Okay, it's an absolutely beautiful deck, and I love reading from this. It's very, very expressive, and I get a lot of intuition from these cards. So basically with the Page of Pentacles, you are trustworthy, diligent, studious, and possibly seeking an education right now. You're very down to earth. Even though you're a water sign, you're very down to earth, and you're unafraid to embrace physical enjoyment. So either you like sports or you're a very touchy-feely person. But that's the energy I'm getting from this, is you're very down to earth. People like being around you because you are so down to earth, and even those who don't like touchy-feely don't mind being in your presence because your touches are expressed to them exactly what it is you're feeling, okay? You're not hiding, you're not pretending or doing anything else. Okay. So I'm going to say that you're either in a mode of, maybe you just went back to college. Your semester's over, you're back in school, and you're hard at work again. Or maybe you're just at a point right now where you're just trying to manage what's going on in your life. You're doing very well with it. There's no issues with it. It can also mean a message about money. Yeah, I'm not feeling that portion of it. So I'm going to say possibly back at school. And this is not, every scenario is not going to resonate with each of you. This is a general reading. So take, like I said, take what fits with your particular situation and leave the rest, and something else might strike a chord with you. All right, so moving on to the next card, we have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands indicates a little bit of argument, maybe some trust issues. People are gossiping. Yeah, that's college. That's school. If you didn't expect that, then you wouldn't be in the right place. But I think with just a little bit of contemplation, which the Four of Swords represents, is taking a step back from the situation, reassessing what was going on, and just letting it go so that you can find some peace. Okay, we even have a dove in here. That you'll find enlightenment and a sense of harmony again afterwards. Okay, so whatever is happening here, whether maybe you just went back to work, back to school, maybe it's a family situation where you're trying to work to get things, to manage things properly, and somebody's aggravating you, just tempting you to lash out. But if you just step back, and maybe do some meditation, just take a deep breath even, you're going to find that you can get through it, and you're going to come out the better for it in the end. Moving on to the Two of Swords, this means you have a choice between two things, or you have something in front of you that's blocking you. Okay, the Two of Swords is, in my personal opinion, nothing to do with tarot, my personal opinion, is the easiest energy to flip. Okay, this person has two swords in front of them. They're crossing them in front of them themselves. So the choice here is uncross the arms and uncross the swords. Move forward. Okay, it looks like this is your choice. You may be feeling defensive, or maybe you just don't want to look at what's coming up in the future. Maybe some exams or tests or a business trip or whatever it might be. You just don't want to acknowledge it. You're just at a point where you don't want to face whatever might be in front of you. However, if you do, all you have to do is uncross your arms. You can see there's abundance of all sorts here. So if you just take off the blindfold and uncross your arms, you're going to move into a better place. So don't hold yourself stagnant there. Okay. Moving on to the Eight of Pentacles. You are very, very patient person, and you are attending to the details. So whatever decision you had to make, you made it. Now you're doing what you do so well, and you're focusing on getting everything done and done right. Okay. You may still be seeking information pertaining to your decision, but you're going to use a practical approach to it. Okay. And use all those skills that you water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces people are known for. And I like to include myself in that group because I'm a Scorpio ascendant and an Aries sun rising. So I'm in this group with you guys. I can understand where you're coming from. Little things can set you off, but if you just take that moment and take a deep breath and get away from it all, you're fine. Sometimes we just don't like to see what's coming, but once we go ahead and decide to face our challenges, we face them head on, and that's what you guys are doing here. You just go ahead and face those challenges. You're creating a web to make sure you don't miss any opportunities, any information. You're paying attention to the details here. Okay? Now, I love this card, the Page of Wands. As you can see, this fairy here is playing a violin of some sort, some stringed instrument, could be a viola, I don't know. But she is happily playing it with the world's largest bow, her staff. Okay, so this tells me that she's able to create. She's able to create. Okay, she's got the power of magic in her wand, but she can create music. She can create abundance. She is in true harmony with nature around her. You can see the animals here. There's other fairies there. The trees are there. You've even got water energy down here with the nautilus shells. So everything is harmonious in this. Very good energy. I actually played the violin. I'd like to get back to it. It's been many years. But I do like to create. I'm an artist. I'm sure most of you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, have a lot of creativity inside of you. You may not always do it in an express it in an artistic format. Excuse me. But you definitely express your creativity maybe in how you manage your home, how you go about dealing with people. So you're very creative, even if it's not in a traditional sense of creativity in the art world. So the Page of Wands also would indicate, I'm sorry, I've got a cough. Tickle in my throat. Your passion for life. Yes, of course. How could I forget the passionate side of you? You guys are witty and charismatic, and of course you're outspoken when it comes to what you believe in, okay? And taking action. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, you guys love to take action, okay? You have a belief that the world is good, and you're going to show everyone else around you that it's good, and you definitely are creating a better world because of what you offer it. Excuse me. Okay, moving on to the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords traditionally suggests sneakiness or distrust. I'm becoming more and more inclined to read this as, you see that you have an angel here that's he's carrying 3 swords, okay? 2 on his back and 1 in his hand. And then these darker birds here are carrying a sword each. So that totals the 5 swords. But what I see is, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it has like a jester character sneaking off with 5 swords, or 3 swords, and there's 2 left behind. So that would mean sneakiness, or that's what the traditional meaning of it was sneakiness, or because he's tiptoeing away while everyone's asleep. I'm beginning to see it more as a defense strategy, okay? Who wants to leave all the swords around for anyone to use against them? So the best thing, any weapon, okay? So the swords just represent anything that can be used against you. Don't do that. Don't put that energy out there. You make sure you carry your own stuff. Do not put anything out into the world that somebody can use against you. If you are only putting out positive vibes, you're only going to have positive vibes back. But as soon as we put energy out there, or say something that somebody could use against us, or we do something that's not completely on the up and up, people are going to use it against you. That's just the way the world works. People are like that. Not all people, but that's just, the balance of good versus bad. So this card is warning you to be careful about what you say, especially right now with Mercury in retrograde. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. To be careful what you say, what you do, how you act, how you speak to people. Just take that as a warning. Not that you do those things, just because Mercury is in retrograde, it ups everybody's anxiety a little bit. Everybody feels a little bit tense, on edge. That starts on the 14th and goes through the 29th of the month. So we're right in the midst of it, okay? So just a warning. That's it. Moving on. We have the Judgment card here. This is an awesome card, okay? In this particular deck, the Judgment card is speaking about balance, okay? It's the release and renewal, the getting rid of any lingering negative thoughts, bad feelings, any drama. So anything that may have happened here, you're releasing it. Do not make a harsh judgment though, okay, on anyone else, okay, because you know from experience, just like I do, when somebody judges us, we feel horrible. So don't make a harsh judgment against somebody else who might say or do something right now, because like I said, Mercury in retrograde, okay? We should never try to judge other people anyways, but just keep in mind, your judgment is here and over with. You're passing on any decisions that you have to make. You're going to make them with a balanced mind, fairness, and equality. You're just let it all go. Okay, and start fresh. Butterflies, which they're all over this card, indicate metamorphosis, change, the letting go of the old and bringing in of the new. Okay, and music, she's actually calling that change to herself. Okay, so if you feel you've got guilt over anything, release that guilt. Do not hold on to it. And I say that, I do see that here for some of you, not everyone, okay? But I do see here with the Eight of Swords that some of you are feeling stuck, left with guilty feelings, feel like you've done or said something that you can't get past. But if you look at this card, you will see that there is a swan right here in the middle of these 8 swords. But if you look... nice card below there. We'll discuss that in a minute. If you look right here, there's actually an opening where the swan could just walk out. Okay? But a swan is a bird and also has wings. And that's what this little friend hummingbird up here is saying. Hey, you're a bird. Fly away. Don't keep yourself there. Don't die keeping yourself imprisoned when you can get yourself out of this situation easily. Just forgive yourself. Forgive whoever might have offended you. Just let it go. Okay? So there's light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes it's difficult. It feels difficult to get out of these situations. But the more times we just move past these types of situations and forgive ourselves and we forgive others, we can move forward and feel so much better internally than when we hold on to, oh, I wish I hadn't said that. Oh, I'm so mad that that person called me that or said that about. Just let it go. You're not absolving anyone, even yourself. You're guilty of whatever you did. You're not absolving yourself of what you did. You're learning from what you did and you're moving forward. Okay? Awesome. Don't keep yourself stuck in this 8 of Swords energy. And I don't think you're going to, because if you can see the card underneath peeking out, it's the World card. So Get yourself out of this energy quick, because as soon as you do, the world is in your hands. Literally, she is holding the world in her hands. She has complete abundance around her. Okay? You guys, I understand. I'm sorry. I use the term you guys because I'm from upstate New York, and that's how I grew up talking to people. And when I use that language, I'm not trying to offend anyone. You guys to me is referring to anybody that I am talking to at the time. Male, female, adult, kids, it doesn't matter. You guys is just a general term of more than one person. Okay? So, hey, you guys, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, my awesome water signs. My daughter's a Cancer. I'm a Scorpio ascendant. So, anyways, we're all in the same group here. I love you all. What I'm going to do now is clarify with this Rider-Waite deck anything that we can, okay? Let's see. Yeah, I do want to point out here, going back to this, that I'm just with these badgers and foxes going at it like they are. They're not hurting each other. They're not even holding the wands. You know, they're just bickering, okay? So maybe you're bickering with yourself internally about whatever's going on. Don't hold things in, okay? Just reflect on them and let them go. Okay, since that's what I was thinking about at the time, I'm going to say that the Ace of Wands belongs there, okay? And that means that, wow. Sorry, guys. Tickle in my throat again. We will get through this reading, I promise. Sorry. Okay, the Ace of Wands, again, is expressing your creativity, your excitement, your sense of energy. It's actually challenging you to step forward with courage and confidence. Okay, so to me, this clarifying, this right here, is that you might have been facing something that just irked you, that you didn't want to do, and you're being called out to face that challenge and just go forward. Okay? That's an awesome thing right there. Let's see what we've got here. Queen of Swords. Okay, so since we've got all these swords right here, moving on, I'm going to say the Queen of Swords represents, she's clear, she's concise with her language, her verbal language, her body language. You see how she's sitting properly, facing off to the side. Her hand is out raised, okay, as if, go ahead, I would like to hear what you have to say. So I'm thinking maybe a little bit of compromise there, okay? Let me see here. She's sitting on a beautiful throne in the clouds. So basically you are honest and you have a lot of inner knowledge, okay? So maybe you have a good sense of intuition. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I think you just need to use your intuition here. I think that's what I'm picking up, is that you've got a choice to make. Trust in your intuition. You know your world. You know what you've been through in your life, okay? So, yeah, I would say that's another good card there. All of this is good. You know, you may feel a little bit tense off and on throughout the week, but I think overall you're just in a really good energy, especially ending up here with a Judgment. You're releasing all of the past negativity of last year. of the past couple of weeks, because I know my year started off awesome and horrible at the same time. I hope yours didn't. I hope yours was just awesome. But if it was like mine, where it was awful and awesome at the same time, I'm just so happy to be releasing all of that negative energy, all those horrible things. So the coming week, January 16th through 22nd, you should be feeling better. Okay? Let's see if there's anything else that needs to come out. There's one more. Okay. At this point, you are now contemplating the outcome of everything you've created throughout the past year. Okay? You're looking at your past. You're judging it. You see you've done well. You're fine. But you're wondering if there's something you could do to improve it, or maybe do something different that maybe makes you happier. Okay? That's what this energy is here. Just choices of where you want to go during the year. And maybe you're just hoping that what you've got, that you've grown so far, created on your own, will turn into something better. Okay? I'm not getting anything else from the Rider-Waite deck, so I'm going to put those over here. And I am going to draw 3 cards from the Angel Oracle. Angel? If I could talk. The Angel or Answers Oracle cards. I'm going to draw 3 of those cards. If you have questions for your angels, the divine, God, the universe, the powers that be, we hope that they will provide you with some guidance here with these cards. If you do not have any questions yet, feel free to stop the video, think about what you want, and start the video back up when you're ready. All right, the first card came flying out, and that is a yes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and keep going here. This one came out. Yes, and an emphatic no. So I hope you had 2 different questions there, because that'd be kind of confusing. All right. And actually, we may need some clarification. All right. This one here, which says opportunity. Awesome. Okay, so your first card was yes. I don't think I've gotten a yes card. This is a yes without an exclamation. There's one with an exclamation, like no. So, let's see what they have to say. Yes. Your angels, or the powers that be, want you to say, bravo, the decision you've made is the right one. There's no need to continue to sort through additional options. You know what to do, and you should move forward with your plans. You've made the correct choice for your personal growth and development. However, some decisions can be a true challenge. If the task ahead of you is daunting or even sad, then proceed with your plans in a way that is life-affirming and self-loving. Ask your angels, or whatever powers to be with you. Ask them to be with you every step of the way, and don't hesitate to call upon your friends and family for support. That is really, really awesome. That is beautiful. That ties right back into your decision here. You're going to make the right choice. You're going to be thorough in your research and everything else. Yeah. If you feel the need to call on friends, like I said, some of you will be in a positive energy. Some of you, life happens. Bad things happen. But this just reaffirms that, yes, whatever decisions you had to make or have to make, it's going to be the right ones. And count on your friends and family to help support you. Okay? Let's move on to the emphatic no. Let's see what that one says. I know I've read this one before. It says, the response to your inquiry is a firm no. You needn't worry, though, as you will see why this was the perfect answer as time goes by. So just give it a little bit of time, and whatever you felt you were told no about, clarity will come soon, okay? And you'll have full understanding of why it was the way it was. And probably realize that you're lucky that someone told you no. Can't tell you how many times that happened in my life, and I went, oh boy, glad I got it. No, you can't on that one. Okay, opportunity says, positive growth and expansion is on the horizon for you. This opportunity may bring with it inspiration and insight, or it could be the chance you've been waiting for to take action on ideas you already have. You may be seeking to manifest the chance to create changes in your career, buy or sell a home, or bring romance into your life. Whatever your desires, your angels are about to open a door of possibilities for you. Step right through. That's an awesome card to get too. Very, very happy for you guys. My water signs, my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces people. All right. What I'm going to do now is draw 3 of these Whisper of Love cards. Okay. These are whispers of love in all forms. It can be parent-child. It can be husband-wife, partners. It does not matter. It can be co-workers. It can be any type of inspiration for love in your life. Okay? I'm going to draw 3 of these cards. And the first one is, listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and to be accepted. Okay, that's important. That's a really important one. Now this card right here is the first card in this oracle deck, symbolized by the number 1. Very important. So let's see what card 1 has got to say. The opportunity is here for you to bring a loving perspective to a situation. It is easy to get wrapped up in the words being said. It is easy to get wrapped up in the words being said. What does your heart say about this situation? It knows the truth. Trust that. Sit still, take a deep breath, and ask your heart what you need to know. Love's first task is to listen. In this card, 2 young women are shown in this card. One holds a seashell to the other's ear. The seashells represent the good things that can be discovered in a challenging situation. The group of dolphins playing in the background denotes the joy that may be found. The white horse may be a call to control your emotions, slow things down, stop, and listen. What do you hear, and how can it help to bring more happiness to your life? Awesome card. All right, we're going to move on to 26, which turns into 8, which is the infinity symbol, or the number of infinity, All right, 26, new love. Everything has a season. Get ready, as someone special is now in your life. If you are in a relationship, there is a burst of fresh energy coming into your partnership. This could also mean fresh enthusiasm in a place of employment or a wonderful opportunity that is coming your way. You may feel like you are in a rut. You may have closed your heart to possibilities or opportunities and feel that there is nothing new or adventurous out there for you. The most wonderful promise is that each day comes as a new beginning. Put the past behind you and look forward to the energy that is coming into your life. Find ways to change up your routine. Look around you and engage with those you meet with an open mind and spirit. Try to learn something new about the people in your life. Enhance your chances of making new connections by engaging with the positive people you already know. Initiate interactions and social gatherings. You never know where it might lead. In this card, we can see shooting stars falling into the hands of a whimsical young fairy. Stars can symbolize ideals, success, good fortune, luck, destiny, and achievement. Falling stars are about making a wish or setting an intention around something you want to bring into your life. This may be a reminder of a time when you welcome new things into your life. Can you remember the excitement you felt when you were venturing into something new? Boy, that card was definitely meant for my Scorpio ascendant to hear. Absolutely. That's where I've been. Not living, not feeling the excitement, and just recently it has happened to come back. What we have here is the card 18, which boils down to the number 9, which is what rules everything. Mathematically, number 9 controls everything in the universe. And if you're interested, there's a really awesome video on YouTube talking about the code of 369. I can't remember who put it out, but if you're interested, it's called the code of 369. And it's got diagrams and all kinds of things for you to visually interpret what is verbally being said. Let me know in the comments if you decide to check it out and what your thoughts were on it. Excuse me again. Okay, here we go. Embrace your emotions. Feelings and emotions are part of who you are. Allow yourself to feel what is going on for you. Your feelings can alert you to the truth of a situation. Take positive steps to determine why you feel the way you do. Emotions come under 4 categories: happiness, sadness, anger, and fear. Once you figure out what is going on for you, you can take power away from an emotion. Experiencing an emotion you are uncomfortable expressing can be a big challenge. Journaling is a way to process and clarify difficult emotions. Writing about your emotions will help you organize your thoughts and work through your feelings. In this card, we can see a young girl clinging to the neck of a spirited unicorn. The unicorn has wings and is flying, as if lifting the child above a situation. Unicorns symbolize magic. His wings express your ability to overcome or transcend your current circumstances. You are in a period of growth and learning how to better understand yourself. Wow, another awesome card. Guys, you can get yourself out of any situation that you find yourself in. You know this. You've done this. You've got a 100% success. You've got a 100% success rate at getting through anything that you're faced with. All right, my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces water signs. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I will have another one up for you on Sunday for next week. Until then, peace, love, and happiness.